Hello there, it's Fred Ferguson from fredferguson.com. I think I'll move this thing down here. And today I think what I want to do is kind of do a lazy day. Yeah. I'm going to show you where we're at. This is day 20 of my 30-day video challenge. I've already done a Facebook Live in my group. So things are pretty comfortable right now as far as me and video goes. I always like to promote this group because that's my home base online. So if you're watching this anywhere other than on fredferguson.com, I'd like you to go there because I'm going to have to learn how to become more precise with my language. Clean it up some too, maybe. This is the hub, so anything and everything I do. I have a software company aside from fredferguson.com, so anything that I do will appear here as well as anywhere else. Okay, so you won't miss anything that I've got going on as far as software is concerned, as far as trainings I've found is concerned, as far as internet marketing tips because of being a member of Society 11. Everything that I learn as a result of my paid groups that I'm in and trainings that I take and coaching that I'm taking, all that stuff is going to manifest inside of fredferguson.com. So that's the base. That's the hub. And while you're here, in the sidebar, there's things. Like if you want to see my dogs, they're a real part of my life. And this website is an extension of who I am. So whether you like it or whether you don't like it, it is what it is. I did it that way on purpose. I think people are inclined to want to build online business a little bit anonymously. And I think that they pay a price for that because today it's harder to like and trust people when they're invisible or they're hiding behind something. I think it's easier to tell if somebody is shooting you a line of crap or not if you can see their eyes. So I had this really, really, really big fear of appearing in front of a camera. For sure, I wouldn't be putting a hat on backwards like this here, or, there was just a whole bunch of stuff that I wouldn't do that I've just thrown away because it just doesn't serve our ability to connect. And I think that we are in a relationship-based society now more than ever before because people are got their head down looking at the phone. They're plugged into their favorite TV programs. It's possible now to spend all 24 hours of a day inside your home. And because of the internet and the computer, you can be out. I can be communicating with my friends all over the world with the webcam, with the microphone, the internet connection. I live out in the country on Vancouver Island, outside of Nanaimo, in Nanu's Bay. And so the internet connection is pretty decent, but we can lose it when you're in major cities, major communities. That doesn't happen. But overall, I've got connectivity for anywhere in the world that I want. I've got a room that I can invite people into, like a chat room that's my own. And it's amazing. Technology is amazing. But it can also make you lazy, and it can make you fall for the idea that you can do business anonymously. And I think that that's a short-lived or not optimum way to do things. So my advice is, if you're looking at this video, number 20 out of 30 that I plan to do, I'm not going to stop doing video because I'm not afraid of it anymore. But if you're wanting, or if you're doing business online, if you're doing business online now, or you want to do business online and you're not using webcam, I want you to rethink that. And I know why you're not, because I know why I wasn't. It has to do with fear. But I also know that can be smashed. That can be totally crushed. I started losing my fear of the camera by the time I was on video 5. I'm on 20 now. Okay? So I can show you how to do that. You can figure it out by watching my path, but I can show you. And so connect with me, because that's now become something I want to help people with. And yeah, that's... you're going to hear a lot more about that as time goes on. Anyway, I just don't want this thing to go too long before I get to the point. While you're on my main site, fredferguson.com, you can go to my other properties while you're here. Because down the left side, and I'm on Twitter as well, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not that great on Twitter as I am on Facebook. I'm very connected and savvy on Facebook, and I quite like how that all works, you know, with the ability to do the lives and everything else. So I would say Facebook is my number 1, and Twitter will be my number 2. So I have 2 social networks that I think I'm going to do much more on, and then I will add, once I become comfortable with doing a good job there, I will add others to it, like Pinterest. I have a Pinterest account now, and I'm on LinkedIn, but I use LinkedIn well, I shouldn't say I used LinkedIn. I just have a bunch of connections in LinkedIn, and it's never made me $1, and I guess maybe I'll look at making use of that, making connections and stuff like that, but at this stage, it's Facebook is the number 1. So if you come over to the sidebar down here, and of course I continually change this up, so it might look different the next time that you come, or if you come to here, you might see a little bit different, but it's going to have the same basic structure because I sort of like this theme a lot. Over here, and this, it says get free lead magnet. It's actually magnets. I'm going to change the type on that once I get off here if I think about it, because this is a pathway to get to software, free software. I get this stuff all the time. I get almost every day I get something that's there's just no time to test it. So what I'm doing is I'm making this stuff available inside my group called the Inner Circle, Fred's Inner Circle. So, but how you get there is a process. If you read one of my articles more recently, I've putting all my links in there so that just by reading an article, you'll be able to find the gateway to get through over to there. But if you don't do that, you just, as soon as you land on my website, if you go down the side to the part that says Fred Ferguson, and it's got, right now, I've got 43 people in there, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. Or that liked it. Sorry, that's not the group. If you click on that, what's going to happen is you're going to come over to here. And this is, and I've got this set up so that it looks like what you're going to see. And again, this top image here, the cover image, may stay the same, it may change. But that's, it's called Fred Ferguson V 2.0, and there's good content in here. There's awesome content in here, and I put my videos in here and stuff like that. But in addition to that, there's a thing over here. It says sign up, and the reason it says sign up, it really should say join the group, but I don't have a choice on that. They don't give me the opportunity to edit this button to say what I want it to say. So you're not really signing up when you click on that. What you're doing is clicking to get access or ask to get let into my inner circle. And I've got this thing closed because I want to have some control on who comes in here. I don't want spammers in here, and I don't want hackers and stuff like that. So I need to be able to control that. So what will happen is if you click on the sign up button, you'll be put into a space where you're waiting to be approved to come into the group, and I'll get notification of it. And this is all I do. I don't have a day job, so I'll see it, and unless I'm sleeping or out walking the dogs or something like that, I'll let you in right away, and I'll greet you into the group. And as soon as you get inside the inner circle, you're going to find out that we're a different kind of crowd in there. I pretty much have friendliness, helpfulness, not scammy, not spammy, people, just people I like and people that are helpful, and it's about marketing. So it's all about marketing. But we have fun. So we'll do jokey stuff, but there's like, this is about security, this is about WordPress. Now there's the video that I just, is that it? No, that's not it. That was a video. I just did a live. There it is right there. So I'm going to start doing more of that because I'm just getting used to Facebook Live. What's going to happen is, as I come along and as I learn the new stuff, if you're with me, if you connect with me, you're going to learn it too, because I'm going to talk about it in my videos. That's the way it's going to go. All right. So it all starts at the hub, and when you come to the hub, you can go to the fan page. I like you to like the fan page so that you get notifications on the new stuff that I'm putting on there. Often it's blog posts that I'm talking about that will go onto the fan page, and then you'll get notification. You can go and have a look at it and see if it's relevant or if it's just a waste of your time. You don't need to go through it, right? And the last thing I want to do before I shut this down is show you what my progress has been, because that's what this is. This is a journey that I'm on. And I'm showing you behind what is exactly happening and how I got there. This is different data, different bits of data, right? And this is only since April the 2nd, because I don't remember exactly how this come to be. Maybe this was the first time I stuck the plug-in in. I don't know. But I know that this is where I started collecting data, and I still haven't got my opt-in page on here. I still don't, or my opt-in forms on here. I still don't have some of the different toys, and I don't have my products in here yet. I have products to sell. But I thought the first thing, you know what, I'm a firm believer that you have to know and you have to like and trust who you're doing business with before you're going to do business with them, or you're not going to be comfortable. And I'm not into that. I'm in no rush. I've got some really neat tools. I've got some really excellent software and trainings and stuff like that. But I'm going to launch them, or roll them out, I will say. I'm going to roll them out, not all at once. And I'll talk about each one of these things when it's here, and you can look at it, and if you like it, you can buy it or not. No pressure. Anyway, we're going to go through the stats, and this is just, it started counting on April the 2nd, and I guess it was April the 3rd when I was pretty much full on. And I don't have my YouTube account up here, or I don't even know if it shows that. Maybe what I'll do is see if it shows when I actually started doing videos. I don't know if it does or not. Anyway, I'm not going to get, I don't want this thing to go on longer than it needs to. This is the change up. This is the data. There's 721 sessions, 247 users, 2,222 page views. My bounce rate is now an average of 54.37%. I don't know what this means. page sessions 3.08. I guess people on average go 3 pages before they leave. The average time on the page is 3.5 minutes, and my page loads are really quick. And people generally spend on average 7.5 minutes on my site. And then now when I break it down into users, is this going to be anything different? No, I think it's the same data. So that's gone long enough. We're into this now for 15 minutes. I cannot believe it. When I first got started here 20 videos ago, 20 days ago, I couldn't talk for longer than 3 minutes, and 1.5 minutes of that was looking at the timer. Anyway, Fred Ferguson, get back to my page from fredferguson.com. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow.